Hello, happy Friday. Thanks for joining us here for another edition of Off the Desk. I'm Haley Collins.
That's right. Another day. I'm Julia O'Keefe. We made it to Friday. Long week, packed week, but another one down.
Yeah.
Another one down.
It's honestly surprising. I was thinking in my head that this was going to feel like such a long week because it's the week before,
Yeah.
the last full week before the holiday week that you have time off. But surprisingly, it seemed like it went by quicker than I would have thought.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't know why.
I agree.
I think it's because we had some different things in our schedule this week that changed up the routine, and I ended up doing stuff after work that I don't normally do, holiday related, doing shopping and Christmas wrapping and stuff that just made the week feel like it went by fast. So at least that's nice.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I feel like I was busy every day after work. The only day I napped was Monday, so that was like a chill day. I always reward myself for getting through Monday by a chill day. By a chill day. But yeah, the other days I also did things. So yeah, it moved, but a lot of stuff to cover, a lot of stuff in the news, lots of stuff.
There's been a lot of developments, a lot of hard news this week. Obviously, we did mention everything with the Brown University shooting. We had breaking news coverage this morning throughout our newscast, and Nick Antonakis was doing a great job with recapping what we learned last night. But regarding the suspect being found, who was found dead in New Hampshire, and having that connected to the MIT professor that was shot and killed as well. So we'll have continuing coverage of that in our new newscast and our newscast later on this evening and online as well. Because there's new information that continues to come out because they're still kind of looking into a motive for both of these attacks and the connection between this person's connection to the university and to that professor as well.
MIT,
so we have all of that. There was that North Carolina plane crash, which we had some coverage on. So some, a lot of big, some semi-local and then national stories, but then also whatever's happening here locally too. So it was a packed week and definitely a packed morning today as that information came out really late last night. But brought us to the end of the week and doing coverage on that. In a sense, it's been a tough story to follow. It's just the climate of our world right now. It's hard anytime, but especially around the holidays. But when we had an interview playing from some of the investigators, was the mayor and the police department in Providence, people talking about how at least it was a sense of completion to the investigation to bring some answers, some clarity, and maybe a sense, I guess, of more security in that area because it was kind of in this limbo situation where they didn't know where this person potentially could be.
Right.
So I mean, if there's any type of positive whole scenario, it's, I guess, having that kind of close off the chapter of the investigation, but again, they're still investigating.
There's going to be more,
a lot of the details leading up to it. So we had a lot of heavy news this week, but turning to, I guess it's still serious, but lighter news is the weather today.
Weather alert day.
We were saying that it was kind of like a whiplash of weather because
the weather whiplash.
So cold. Today it is going to be warmer. You'll notice it when you walk outside, but then we have that concern over rain and wind hitting our area within. I think the rain has started by now. By the time you see this, it'll be underway, and then the wind will be picking up throughout the day too. So.
I was a little discouraged this morning because I leave my 22 News rain jacket here, and I have another one at home, but it's been missing. It's been in the trunk of my car,
and
I found it recently and thought to bring it back inside, but I didn't. I left it there. So either way, I have to go outside to get my rain jacket, or I just don't have one.
You should try to run out there before it really starts raining.
No, I have my rain jacket inside here. I'm talking about at my house. I have my 22 News one here, but a different one. So this morning, last night, it was noon when I left. Yesterday, I forgot to bring it home. And this morning, I woke up. I was like, yes, it's not raining yet. I gave myself 5 extra minutes because I knew it was going to be warm enough and I didn't have to start my car to get it to defrost. So I slept in for 5 extra minutes. Best 5 minutes of sleep. It really does. And then I'm getting ready. I'm brushing my teeth. And all of a sudden, it's like the sky just opened up.
Really?
Downpouring.
Oh, no.
Downpouring. But it only lasted about a couple minutes, and then it stopped right before I got in my car. So Long story short, I didn't need my rain jacket this morning, but take yours with you today because it's going to be on and off. But
yes, and then it's gonna get chillier actually as the day goes on. So that leads the concern for your evening commute. And holiday travel is starting to pick up.
Yeah.
As of tomorrow, I think is like the official what AAA has said, the start of like the heavy holiday travel period through the new year. But some people might be leaving for their holiday destinations later tonight if they get out of work and just go for the weekend or whatever. So just be careful. Keep that in mind that it's going to lead to some icy conditions because of all the rain that we're getting throughout the day today. And then it's going to get a lot colder. So
for sure.
Kind of crazy weather, but Adam Stremko is in for Christmas Zackis today, and he did say that there's potential for some snowflakes falling on Christmas Day.
A dusting. So that's all we need.
I'm hoping that at least we have I know it's not going to stick or be like a significant snowfall, but at least to have a little bit so it's festive.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of nice.
It'll be nice. Yeah.
So
with that, weekend preview. It's Friday.
Yes.
Favorite day of the week.
I was going to say that's something to look forward to. And I said, that's something to look for. And then I looked at you. I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying there, but.
And with that.
It's Friday. And with that, we have our weekend previews.
That's right. Kaylee, what are you up to this weekend?
This weekend, let's see. Tonight, I probably will just hang out at home. Maybe I'll take a nap so I could try to stay up later. And I can try to stay up as late as Julia does on Fridays.
I'm not tonight, but look at me.
Go to sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably just watch a Christmas movie or something and make dinner. And then tomorrow, Bobby and I are going to go see The Housemaid. Yeah. Because I had said to him, I asked him if he wanted to go see it tonight because it's out in theaters now.
Yeah.
And he was like, do you want to go and actually go see it on Saturday morning? Because he was able to get the day off on Saturday.
Good.
So he had to hang out. And I don't know if you saw this. It was kind of trending a couple months ago, being like, wait, why aren't breakfast movie dates?
Breakfast movie dates?
Yeah. Coffee and get a little breakfast.
Yeah.
And then go see the movie. So we're going to do that. And then he's like, it worked out better because when he went to go look for the tickets, it was basically sold out.
Oh, really?
The theaters near us for Friday night. So there were still tickets available for the morning show.
Nice.
So we're going to go and see that. And then
I can't wait to hear about it.
I know. I'm so excited. I hear people are reacting to it already on TikTok and they're really liking it.
Okay,
so I'm hoping that it'll be good.
Good.
So I'm doing that. And then, since Bobby's off, we're going to just be hanging out and do something festive. That'll be good.
Nice.
And then Sunday, I don't think I have anything planned. We'll probably just do the Sunday reset, maybe watch football.
Reset. Yep.
Hang out and so kind of a relaxed weekend, but looking forward to it. Kind of the lull before the craziness of the holidays. So it'll be good.
True. Breakfast movie time. I like that because my thing, I like going to the movies, but I don't like when you go see even an afternoon movie and it's light out when you get in there. And then when you come out, you get tired, but then you come out and it's dark out and you feel like you're in a different, I also I wouldn't be able to do a Friday night movie.
He did say that to me. He's like, you're probably going to fall asleep if we go on Friday. And it's like, I didn't think about that.
True. Good. Love it. Love it. I thought about seeing The Housemaid tonight too, but then I changed the plans up a little bit. I'm going to Bright Nights and I'm really excited. This is, I think I mentioned it when we had Judy Matt on Off the Desk, but Bright Nights is my family. We go every year. It's a big tradition. We used to, growing up, my grandparents would go out to see my cousins in California for Christmas. So the week before we would call it, we called my grandparents Gree and Grampy. So we'd have Gree and Grampy Christmas and we would order Chinese food, give each other presents, and then go to Bright Nights.
Oh,
that was always our tradition, and we've carried it on in my late grandfather's memory as well. So we're doing that tonight. I'm very excited. And Noah has never been, so I have to.
Oh, his first time.
I've been really hyping it up, so it'll be good.
He'll like it.
He'll enjoy it. He likes Christmas, so I'm excited. And then tomorrow, this is kind of a spoiler, but I'll just preview it and tease ahead. I'm going to be a guest on Simply Cinema.
Oh, right.
They're hosting a very Simply Cinema Christmas.
I love it.
So I'm looking forward to it. We'll be chatting about Christmas movies and such. I won't give too much away, but it's going to be a fun time. It'll be funny because
I'm going to tune into that.
You should tune in. I've never sat on the other side of the table in here.
That's going to be interesting.
It'll be interesting, but I'm kind of looking forward just to chatting, sitting back and chatting.
Really off the desk.
I won't be needing to worry about any of these buttons. So
nice.
that'll
Very
be
nice. You can just relax and talk.
Yep. It would, and I'm pretty good at talking, so that's
you can do that.
That's easy. But yeah, I'm excited for that. And then Saturday night, probably something festive as well. Sunday, again, just chill day. Maybe go out to breakfast.
Nice.
I might go visit my grandparents. I want to go see their Christmas tree and stuff.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So visit. They're right down the road in the area, but still, and make a trip over the river and through the woods, quite literally. And yeah, football and reset. I don't know.
And there's the weekend.
That's the weekend, yeah.
I'm excited. I think it'll be a good weekend.
Yes.
For both of us.
For both of us, absolutely.
All right, we'll take a quick break here and come back and see what's on National Day calendars.
Yeah, we'll be back. All right, welcome back to Off the Desk on this Friday morning. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
And I'm Kaylee Collins. So we were talking a little bit about our plans for the weekend, and it is actually less than a week away from Christmas now. So
yeah,
we're talking about festive things. Today is actually National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day.
Which I'm so excited about, and I wish I knew, because
I know, we were saying we could have worn it, yeah.
I think we threw it around earlier. We talked about maybe doing that for our day before Christmas Eve episode, or
maybe we can plan that for next week.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I feel like I used to have more ugly Christmas sweaters, and what has happened to them? I feel like I let people borrow them, and then I don't know what happens to them.
Also, ugly is so interpretive, because it is. I have what I think is a really funny one, but I've also had really ugly ones, just ugly, ugly. And then there's the cute ugly ones with the wreath, or Chris was showing his wife made one, and it was just black, and then she put garland and
a
festive thing across her chest and her arms. So when she went like this, she was the wreath.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute, And then there's some that are just patterned, where it's that's not really that's not gonna win a contest,
right.
But it's cute. So it's whatever you want it to be.
I have this one that looks kind of it reminds me of a Christmas candle almost. It's like a darker blue, almost like navy blue, and it has these different white designs on it, and then it has kind of a half turtleneck, and shoulder pads.
Oh, shoulder pads. So I was gonna say, so that could be that's giving winter ski lodge vibes.
A winter vibe for
then
sure.
Then you throw in the shoulder pads.
It's really something else.
That's so
maybe I'll wear that one.
Yeah,
but I don't know that's one of the ones that I don't know where it is. Maybe it's packed away somewhere that I just haven't.
You gotta keep them on hand, Kaylee. You gotta keep them on hand.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's fun. So wear your ugly sweater, or your non-ugly sweater, or your cute ugly sweater, or your ugly cute sweater.
There's endless opportunities.
There's so many. There's so many options. Here's a topic so I saw this we got an email from Second Chance Animal Shelter, saying not to do this. And then I've actually seen it been debated on social media as well. I mean, we all see the videos of kids being gifted puppies for Christmas, and they're in a box typically, which I don't love that all the time. That's another topic, but Second Chance Animal Shelter is saying not to do this. They're saying you should not gift someone a pet for the holidays, which as a statement, I think I would agree with. But then you think about the nuances to it, and their release goes into it deeply too. And then some of it says you shouldn't give someone a pet without, discussing it with the parents, or if they've requested it and they're ready for it, or you as a family have discussed it and you're ready for it. There's different alternatives to surprising someone with a puppy or a pet, because they say largely a lot of the times they see numbers of shelters intake increasing after the holidays, with people coming to the realization that they weren't ready to take it on. So there's a lot that goes into it. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that comes up probably around this time every year. And I understand, especially if you're somebody that has the idea of gifting a pet to your niece or nephew, we were talking about a little bit. Or especially a child where that a parent by default is going to have to help with a lot of their care. I would think it would be common sense, but you don't want to assume to not do that, just because you have to run it by the parents to make sure that they have the capacity to take that on. It's a big responsibility having a pet. But then also I was thinking, even for it has to be something that's discussed beforehand, with a significant other, or even amongst a family. I think you said this before, but our dog, my family dog, Riley, she's an old lady now. She's so cute. I think she's about 13 now.
No.
But when we got her, I would say I was in high school, and yeah, we had been talking to my parents about wanting another dog, and my mom was kind of like, I don't know if we're gonna get another dog. You guys are gonna have to help take care of it, like that whole thing. And we were like, kind of making it seem like she was like, not right now, not right now, that kind of thing. And it was leading up to Christmas. And then we did get the dog for Christmas. And that was like a surprise for us kids. But we talked about it beforehand because I remember my brother like writing a letter and having us all sign it, being like, we promise to feed the dog, take the dog out, like do the whole thing so that we could get the dog.
Yeah.
So we had already talked about it,
Right.
and there was like this expectation for us, especially since we were like older. It wasn't like when we were little getting our first family dog. So that's different if you plan to whoever you're intentionally or potentially, I should say, going to be gifting that to, if you've already kind of discussed it. If it's just a complete surprise and the person didn't see it coming, I think no.
Yeah, especially if it's for someone, I mean, not to assume anything about anyone's situation, but someone who's in college or a teenager who's likely going to have to do or take care of the dog. Mostly, it depends how much help that they have to take care of an animal, or even someone who lives alone in their early 20s, just figuring things out. Because I know, like, I have my family dogs right now, but would my lifestyle be able to successfully take care of a puppy right now?
Like,
definitely not. It's a huge responsibility. So I wouldn't want to be gifted a surprise. I mean, I would love a surprise puppy, but I would need help to take care of it if on my own. So that's something to think about too. But so again, the surprise thing is a little iffy there, but we kind of had a similar story with my first family dog, and we had been asking, and my parents were finally ready, and they hinted at it, and then it was a Christmas morning. My mom did a really cool thing. She sent us on a scavenger hunt.
Oh, cute.
And I didn't think that we were getting the dog. I thought it was a trampoline because I was also asking for a trampoline. I was 12 at the time. And so she sent us on a scavenger hunt around the whole neighborhood. We ran to neighbors' houses. They had things to give us. She went all out. And then the end of the scavenger hunt led to a crate with pictures of the puppy's parents in it because she hadn't been born yet. She was born on December 27th. So we knew that we were getting her for Christmas, but we had months to prepare.
That's a good idea.
And they prepared us too by saying, wake up at this time. It's your turn to take the dog out.
Right.
So we had time to prepare, so that's important to understand too and plan for.
That's a good topic though of, when it comes to holiday gifts, because obviously, like, yes, your initial reaction is to be like, oh my gosh, I love this. I want the dog or the cat or whatever it is, but there is so much responsibility that goes into it that you have to think of that, because you don't want them to end up
right, because that's back to the point of this whole thing. That is where this comes from, is that there's a large increase in animals coming into shelters after the holidays, but of course then the flip side of it is, if you're ready, if this is your family gift, if you've talked about it, if you've planned, shelter's a great place to go and get the dog at this time of year too. We've had stories of dogs that have been waiting in the shelters to be adopted this time of year, and it's a good time to give someone a loving home too.
I'd love to get a dog. I
would love all the dogs.
Just not right now. I have to wait till we have a house.
Yeah. Well, yesterday we had, did you see the dog on Mass Appeal yesterday? Polo, the pit bull.
That was a cute dog.
He was adorable. I went to go say hi after. Yeah. That dog was the most smiley dog I have ever seen. He was just looking up, all happy. And yeah, Polo was a tank. I came out of there. I was like, Polo could have run through a brick wall. Yeah. Like, he was huge, but he was going to meet his foster family. And so he's up for adoption. His adoption fees waived. So if anyone's interested in adopting Polo, I think that information's on Mass Appeal's website in the Pet of the Week section.
Nice. So. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we'll come back after another break and maybe talk about some other popular gift ideas for this time of year.
Yeah, some fun questions.
We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to these last few minutes of Off the Desk on this Weather Whiplash Friday.
Ooh, look at that.
You said that today. I stole that from you.
I feel like I've said that a lot today.
I mean, it's true.
Weather whiplash.
Weather whiplash.
One of those news terms that comes out every now and again.
Like, pack your patience.
Pack your patience.
For the holiday travel rush soon to start.
Yeah. Tune in for 22 News at noon to hear more.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't have anything else really exciting to tease ahead to for the noon, but
all right.
Yeah, speaking of Christmas though, and the holiday season, holiday travel, you might this weekend, if you're anything like me, might be doing a little bit of last minute holiday shopping. I think I need to just get like little stocking stuffer type things.
Oh yeah.
And then finish wrapping the presents that I've
That's
gotten and
easy.
stuff.
You got it. You got it.
I did start, like I said earlier on off the desk, I think, doing my Christmas shopping a little bit earlier this year, which has been helpful and like started to wrap as I go type thing. But I'm intrigued to hear, we were looking up some of the most popular gift items this year and to see if I've gotten any of those that are trending this season.
It's always interesting to see what's trending, especially because it gives you ideas for people and also to ask for it. Because sometimes I never know. Like, I don't want anything. I'd rather just have an Amazon gift card or work clothes. That's like basically all I ask
or like
for.
Plan for an event or
an event or a trip and experience. Yeah. So, but we checked this out. So this headline's on our website, most popular trending Christmas gifts for 2025 in Massachusetts. Our web manager actually wrote this article. The team at Betway, so it's the survey from Betway, they analyzed the data. And they found that Uggs are the most popular trending Christmas gift in both Massachusetts and across the country.
Crazy.
I feel like that's...
I remember when Uggs like first became a thing and I was dying to get them when I was in like 6th grade or something.
Did you have the tall chestnut ones that you would roll down?
Yes. And it came with I remember I was so excited. I remember saying to my parents, sometimes they had 5 kids, okay? Sometimes when we would ask for specific things, like they would look for like the kind of the knockoff brands or whatever.
Oh, same.
And I said to my mom, I'm like, Mom, this is the one gift that I want. The Uggs. Like I want the Uggs with the real like fur, whatever.
Australia.
Yeah. And it came with the little kit to clean it.
Yes.
And make sure that and I was so diligent with it for maybe like a few months and then
then you give up.
Yeah. And it was so funny coming back from that Christmas break and seeing everybody sporting their new Uggs. And it's like, I got them too.
That was such a core memory. Yeah, there was that. And then after, so the original Uggs, the chestnut ones that everyone had, then they came out with a bunch of new ones. And at that point,
different colors.
It was different colors. It was, were you going to get the Bailey buttons or the Bailey bows?
Yes.
I had them both. I got the Bailey buttons one year. And then by the time those either didn't fit me or I got them water damaged, I went on to the Bailey bows, and now it's the slippers. It's the slippers.
I have like a pair of knockoff slippers that I wear I think almost every day. I almost wore them today, but since it was raining, I put my sneakers on.
That's true. So. Mine are under my desk. I love my slippers, but I didn't get them until last year. Before that, I was still rocking the LL Bean moccasins. I mean,
really? Those are classics.
Those are classics too. But I got them last year, and of course, my dog, who was then a puppy, had to find them right away. Yeah, but I still wear them. I don't care. It's just a little pants cover it anyway. I usually wear them with yoga pants. Who cares?
Which, really quick, fun fact is that if you ever just notice some of the camera shots in the studio.
Okay, yes.
A lot of the times we are wearing, this is like a behind the scenes thing, those slippers or comfortable shoes. Unless we know we have to be at a shot on like our bigger monitor wall or you're going to see like full body shoes or whatever. Because sometimes I'll throw on the heels or something that like looks
I just don't have time.
Yeah, you're just like trying to do running through the show up until the minute that it starts and because a lot of times if you're sitting behind the desk, you don't.
Yeah.
So every now and again I notice the way like camera's framed. If we do, like that cross shot.
You get it more.
I get it more on my side.
When Nick's in studio, I get it on my side.
And I'll notice, and then I'll say to like one of the directionists, "Hey, sorry, do you mind like lifting the camera a little bit?" And they're like, "Why don't you put on your heels?"
It's a struggle. It's a struggle. It is. Yeah. I typically the way the morning shows. The usual rundown is blocked. I don't really have to get up. So it doesn't affect me as much, but when Nick's in the studio and the cross shot comes from the other direction, you can see. So,
it happens.
Yeah, we play it by ear. Let's see. The Aura ring is something too. That's like that.
Okay, I
Did you ask for it?
That, and then Bobby was like, $300. I was like, okay, maybe for a birthday present or something.
Yeah.
But I just think it like so many of my friends have it and it tells you so much about your health that I'm like, okay, that's kind of a cool thing to have. It's not a necessity. Like if I don't get it, I'm not going to be like upset about it.
Cool.
But it can get kind of pricey.
Okay. Interesting. Then AirPods, naturally. This is good. Pickleball equipment. I feel like pickleball it's taken the world by storm. Really so that's cool. And that new pickleball, the courts are opening at the Holyoke Mall tomorrow.
That's right.
I kind of want to go.
I know. I kind of want to get into pickleball.
Yeah.
It's just trending. I don't
know. It's kind of fun. Let's see. That's kind of okay. So, smartwatches and electric blankets are up there too. This talks about the rise in pickleball. So those seem to be, here's the actual list. Digital photo frame, that's always a classic
I got that from my mom last year.
That's good. Red light therapy device, that's trending too. Yeah.
Have you ever tried that?
I haven't.
Either.
No.
Maybe we should for the morning shift. It can rejuvenate our tired look.
We need some rejuvenation sometimes. Instant camera, sourdough starters.
Sourdough.
That's a big trending thing too. A smart mug, what is that? It must heat your coffee for you to a certain temperature. Ooh. Now I wish I checked this out sooner. Right. I didn't ask for anything.
You are in bed and you're still giving yourself 5 minutes, but you can have your coffee mug set up under your Keurig or whatever, and then just set it.
Or sometimes my coffee's cold by the time I get to work.
Generation. This generation of humans.
Smart scales. I've seen that. A Bluetooth tracker. Is that an AirTag? Must be.
Maybe.
Probably. Indoor garden kit and a styling wand. So those are the classics that you'd expect. But interesting.
That's a good list.
That is a good list.
Wide variety.
Yeah. So those are good gifts to give and to ask for if we're getting down to the wire. So maybe you've already requested those things. Maybe you've already got those gifts to give someone. But yeah.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
For this Friday, last weekend before the holidays, before Christmas. So enjoy it. Hopefully you have something festive, and we will see you back here in the morning.
Yay. Have a good weekend. Bye.